Are we already going? We are. Double check. Oh, we are. We're doing this. Okay. Hello, hello. We're doubling up this week. 2 streams. Um, get our little fox guy here. Position him. Okay. I think this is the best way to go. Death Stranding is back. So let's do this. Oh. Okay. Where did we even leave off last time? I think we're still heading back to the first city. And we're gonna find out how to fight BTs, I think. Okay.
Scanning bridges ID.
We're in capital not right. Yeah, we're in capital not. Okay.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage
It's an
of
interesting component
Chiralium's
too.
temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the Chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
Okay. Oh, a bunch of stuff, Okay, so orders for Sam. We're gonna take something all the way to Port Knot. I feel like even if we went through, isn't this is like, there's BT territory in the middle. There's more enemies. But once you're down, it's not too bad. Cross the bridge, get across. Do that. 50 kilograms is quite a bit of stuff. So we'll accept it. And go for it. We'll see.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Okay.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
Okay. Yep, we use our blood, so let's keep having blood. It might make sense to use our skeleton. We can recharge it on the way. I think we're good. We just need to kind of load everything and see where we sit.
We believe that practice makes perfect. So we've added an order to encourage you to take your new weapon to the firing range. Better to learn how to use it in a safe environment than when your life is at stake. Am I right? Hard work pays off in the end.
Okay, so we have a lot of stuff here. The support skeleton we can take off. I don't want the gun. Blood bags are kind of important too. Oh gosh. No, let's move the blood bag out. Put on footwear. Nope. This. This is private locker. I think we can get away with at least one less. This private locker. Auto arrange stuff. How are we looking? Still pretty full. If we use the support skeleton, it should help us a whole bunch here. I think that might be what we need to do. We want to keep these grenades around. We want to keep the gun around. Wait. Container repair spray. Let's place that in the private locker. Let's just organize a little bit better. We'll use that,
Order assigned.
where is that? Blood bags. And we equip the support. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, nice. So we're just gonna go on our way. We'll probably lay out a path for the first bit as soon as we get out of this territory, and we'll chill out, have a good time. Now that I think about it, the smokestack up there I don't think necessarily always has PTs, so we might be able to get away with a little bit of only encountering some enemies on the way.
Sam, the cargo you brought back from that decommissioned factory contained records of the facility's use. And while it was indeed officially abandoned, they seem to indicate that it was later repurposed. To what end and by who, we don't yet know. It may or may not be connected to the mules. Investigation continues. Head back to the Capital Knot Western Distro Center to pick up the order. We need to get to the bottom of this, for all our sakes.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Long schlep.
Wait, did I not finish an order? I'm so confused. I thought I finished that. Can I... Okay, I guess we'll just cancel that and we'll just go straight to where we need to go. So my thought is we go to the ladder, like we did last time. Go up here, take the ladder up. Take the climbing rope up. Cross around the back. Travel through the valley. Down the hill. Then we can get by the generator. And I think that might be a good way to go. If we need to, we can stop by the main stuff, but we can go here, we can cross the bridge. We can go over here. Oh, wait. Ignore that. We'll go through this way. Down the hill. Make the final run for it. And we'll remove these random markers over here. I like it. Let's do it.
Have a pleasant journey.
So what was I thinking about? Talking about today. I think this is, I'm still planning out.
Sam,
Oh.
having dunes.
What
gives
is
you
up,
advantages
Afro?
most folks don't
How's it
have.
going?
But as capable as you are, you're also a member of Bridges now. An organization filled with experts in a whole variety of fields, all of whom are ready and willing to help. The team is here for you, Sam. All you have to do is ask. Got it? Good.
What was I thinking? I did want to... Karen. Resting near Karen will speed recovers. Oh. That's new. I did want to kind of continue to process
This is nice.
how to structure this idea properly around the idea of critique and criticism. I know we kind of spent a lot of time yesterday doing that, so I don't want to stay too long on this. But I think it is really important. And one thing that I've been thinking about with this is that the idea of... Oh. Bridge link grade makes the world a better place. Thank you. Is that I felt like it was very helpful, Lewis's take, in the fact that it... and I expressed this to my wife earlier today. We both, you know, had experienced somebody's gracious sermon to our congregation, and I didn't connect with it very much, but she found a lot of good in it, and historically I've had a lot of trouble with that idea, that somebody really finds a lot of good out of an experience, a sermon, a movie, a TV show, and I'm not able to connect the same way. But at the same time, a lot of good has come from that. The ability to kind of, you know, continue to stick with things, to get an idea of how to enjoy things that I might not necessarily have enjoyed before. And I think Lewis's structure for that is actually extremely helpful, saying that, you know, not everybody, okay, how about this? If a work of art is good, it does not by necessity mean that your initial reading of it, oh no, okay. Your initial reading of it is going to be good. And that's okay. Just because you don't like a work of art doesn't mean it's bad. And vice versa too. Just because you like a work of art and other people don't like it doesn't mean it's bad. I don't know, that was a lesson I needed to hear, and I felt like it was something that I don't think anybody has said explicitly before, and I don't know. That had a big effect on me, even just recently. Was this a good idea? We'll make it work. I hope I don't fall down this cliff. Oh, there's a rope here. Good. So we made the interesting choice of crossing through BT territory to get to where we need to go. As long as we can do this well. Oh, okay. We're just gonna go this way. It's okay. It's okay. I don't want to go too far out of the way here, but this might be the best way to go. Okay, we're kind of walking in the center of all this. I think we're getting past it. Oh, okay. We are really close. Sheesh. Whew. What are we looking at? Okay. We're gonna have to turn to the left a little bit more. I've been kind of fraying from it, but... Ooh. Okay. We're gonna navigate our way out of here. Ideally. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing good. Yeah, far away stuff. That's what we want to see. Nothing ahead of us. Just running out of the way. Nice, okay. And we can get away with using some of our battery power, just because it's not going to affect us too much. And I think we dodged most of the enemies we're going to run into, so this is actually, other than that last little leg, I think we're going to be pretty good. We're chilling. Okay. Is this unexplored territory technically?
Anybody hear me?
Man, I need to stop pressing that button. I'm afraid someone's gonna... Someone's gonna respond. I'm a little close to people who I don't want to respond to me. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. Yeah, maybe not that way. Maybe not that way. I think I still brought a climbing thing, but if I go crossways, I think I should be good. Right here. Okay. You know what? It definitely does not hurt to just... play it safe. Go down to whatever... 5 meters or whatever we need. Exactly. Like this app, just oh. I think we're doing good though. These packages might need some container repair spray. Throw some on this spot, but other than that, I think we're just chilling. We could even just pick up stuff as we go. We're gonna stop anyway. What? Wait, what? They're here again? They're here too? I thought it was gonna be an easy run. I forgot they were down here too. I'm... We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling, I'm sure. What is this spot? Is this Way Station West? Distribution Center West. Oh, so it's like a bonfire or something? Yeah. I think they're on the other end of it. I'm not gonna worry about this. That's the Luton spam thing. I would pick that up, but we'll just do it on the way back some other time. Okay. Okay. We're charged up here. We'll grab some container repair spray. Oh! Keep us good. Just check.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I am glad we switched out these shoes. Okay, private locker. What are we gonna... Yeah, we're gonna pick up container repair spray on the back for an auto range. I think we're all good though. Yep, I think we're good. We have our grenades, hit blood bags. Yep. Oh, we want that. And
Thank you for your contribution.
container repair spray. Aim. Point backwards. Okay. Okay, cool. We're chilling.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
We'll run by. Charge this up real fast.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Keep going
Beginning
on our
scan. Weapons restrictions
merry way.
lifted. Beginning scan.
From the
Scan
3
and
different
design.
bridges that we have.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I forgot that everything's solar powered. So we should restore itself over time. Okay. Nice. So we're chilling, yeah. Yeah, this idea of being able to like something is kind of weird to me. That sounds bizarre, but my assumption for a long time was basically like if something is good, right? If there's like a classic literature or a movie or something like that, if I didn't find it to be good, oh, slippery. If I didn't find it to be good, then there's something defective in my understanding, which is not completely wrong, right? Many of these things are, they have very powerful readings of them, and to participate in that is like one of those like really great, you know, joys that, you know, if you get the chance to, it's great. But I shouldn't feel bad for not necessarily getting that. That idea is kind of new to me. And so, you can imagine how uncomfortable, how stressful that could be. The idea of a feeling that, you know, you have to like something, or that you're deficient if you don't dislike the right thing or like the right thing. Oh. You can alter the warning produced. Said the first time only. Okay. Nice. I see what they're saying. You might want to change that if it's going to do that every time. Settings options. how hard can it be to see how good a move is in chess? You just have to think of all the other moves that someone else could make, you know? It's really easy. What is this thing called? Audra deck? I don't think I've heard anybody in the game actually say it out loud. How has chess been going, yeah? No, that's been something you've been messing around with. Maybe we go a little south. It wouldn't hurt to just kind of go through this way. Especially if we're gonna go away from like the main area where I think most of the BTs are hanging out. Oh, well. It looks like we're gonna hit them no matter what. Oh, nice. Should we have a DLC chess tournament or something? I mean, 1 win, 2 losses is not, it's not a bad ratio for the amount of games you've played with a person. That's dare say, I think that's pretty good. Of course, I don't know what the ELO is going on there. Okay. Well, we are running straight into someone. Oh, that was not a smart play. They did reveal themselves, though. Okay, we have more stamina, and we're just gonna make our way through this. Really good one here. Okay, we're far enough away. Stick to the north a little bit, go up this hill. Hopefully that's enough. That is like a lot right in front of us. That's not a pleasant predicament going on there, huh? Really? Oh, that's like really close. I don't like that. Where's that? Okay, let's go up this hill. Do it that way. Let's see if we can grab that data drive.
We've got company.
Well, that's not a horrible place for it. I feel like that's just kind of out in the open. Okay, we have one guy there. Two. Goal is to survive them. You can hold your breath so we go around. 3 more S. 3 more S. I'm so excited to sing Rejoice around the campfire. Oh, gosh. Sheesh. I'm really excited. I think it'll be a fantastic time. I do need to practice all my camp songs. We're gonna get a, I'll get a playlist going for the rest of this week. Keep it on rotation and make sure I can, remember everything. I'm bad at remembering the lyrics and melodies and all that, especially off the top of your head. And, there we go. Ideally, that's what happens. Let's, just for my own sanity, not sanity, but, you know. Let's just try to keep everything looking nice. There we go. Hey, we're in the sun again. So that's where we're headed. We're gonna get a nice song going. Got some resin that we can pick up. Yeah, today's weather has been kind of horrible. At least if we go down this hill, go around, and down again. So I think it's like sitting against a cliff. Oh no. It's the dreaded, the dreaded copyrighted music. By the way, Af, you were right. The WWE blocked my stream last time you were here, and I had to have YouTube cut out all the content for that stream for it to even be able to be shown. That was an interesting deal. Considering it was also a video on YouTube, but they like completely wanted it blocked. They were like, "No, we don't want anything here." So I will find a way. I will find a way to eventually avoid companies abusing nonsense. That same stream, there was a Woodkid song that was playing in the game, and luckily I don't monetize any of this, or like rely on the monetization, because they would have claimed it for, you know, this song playing in the background of this game, but yeah, we'll see. Like with WWE stuff, right? Like there are some content creators who they're able to make it work, not for money at least, but they can post it to YouTube and then have a Patreon on the side to make up the difference. So like, I showed you Super Eye Patch Wolf stuff. He was making it clear in a video recently that, you know, WWE takes all the money from that. Like, he cannot make money off those videos, but he can at least have a Patreon. So I think that video was specifically one of those ones where they're like, we just don't want people watching this, I guess. They don't like the CM Punk yelling about how the WWE is horrible. Which, you know, if I owned that footage and I was a WWE, maybe I wouldn't want people just doing that. We're dropping off reproductive materials, medicine, and weapons to stop the monsters. One of the things that was mentioned was that because of how disconnected everybody is, you need the genetic variety. So that's spreading that material around is a way of preserving the genetic variety.
Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
Oh yeah. We did. I think we did pretty good. We did pretty good on that one. Fleet handler. Yep. Carry more volume.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Is it better if he just hangs over the edge like this precariously? We're connecting.
Wait,
Wait.
where'd you get that? That little guy.
That little guy.
Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. With the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
Where'd you get that little guy?
My little brother.
Oh crap.
So, what?
Okay.
He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
What did we get? What did we get? Oh. it's kind of disappointing. Okay. Yeah, we'll put it in the private locker.
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community.
What is
a
up,
part of
Scarlet
the UCA,
Compass? Nice to see
their
you again.
data, a part of our shared wisdom.
Yeah.
With enough time,
We all
and
want a
enough
little guy.
cryo printers, they'll
That's
be able to
the
build
goal
ships.
in life.
And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the danger.
I think this is one of the few first times where we actually start talking about terrorists.
Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know. Make us.
Okay.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you
So April, what are you saying about the
Yeah.
tweet from Point Crow?
Got a boat?
Was there
Not for years now. Terrorists took out
was there another
everything,
WWE
bridges,
video taken
roads.
down?
Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry, Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Might be smart. Ooh. Well, how have you been doing? Oh. Yeah, there was a guy who made a video talking about the idea of putting someone over from wrestling and comparing it to
Good
Undertale.
morning, Sam. Blood collection
Oh.
complete. Thank you for
And
your
then
generosity.
WWE was like, do not. Ah, it's so lame. What's new in the equipment pack? Unless I can change the color scheme. I don't know, I think the default color scheme for most of this is pretty good. I don't know if a gold hat is really worth it. Same with this, I think. Glasses are pretty nice. But you know what? Still cool. Still hype. I think it's fair if we just leave. I don't think we need anything. I'll check on VB real fast.
Tired, huh?
Poor guy. Poor guy. It's a shame too about the whole like WWE stuff because you know the only reason I have any interest in them is from YouTube videos. What? He has a little guy?
Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go.
The little freak. The little freak. How have you been doing, Scrungo Tumpus? I have not talked to you in a while. Probably should drop off some stuff real fast. And prepare for the boss fight. I definitely don't know what's coming up. Grenades. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll grab all the other stuff. Because I realize now it's a really... Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Yep. Okay. We'll just grab all this. We'll carry on the back. Because it's not heavy, it's just a lot of stuff. Super busy with tax season? That makes a lot of sense. Should we do the firing range? I think that would be fun. Just trying it out. They said that they have practice stuff for the grenades. That'll be fun. Drills. Thrown weapons. Yeah, we'll just do this. Oh, you're working right now? I feel that. I had to work a Saturday recently, but it's probably nothing compared to what you're doing. Okay, we're gonna equip that. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh, I have to pick up more blood back, wait. Where are the last three? Am I crazy? I'm not supposed to hit the blue ones, I think. Oh. There we go. How's it going for me? Work has been crazy. I feel like it's kind of taken over a lot of stuff. And so I've been trying to get back into the swing of making stuff again, making videos and things. So my hope is that, you know, I can at least do streaming on the weekends like I'm doing now as a starting point and kind of go from there. I'll show this BT1 real fast and we can move on. Okay. Curious how this one is, 'cause I don't remember how to do beat all targets. So I do have to kill them. Oh, you can kill one out here? I don't think we could have done that before. There we go. There we go. This is like, you know, just a little horrifying. Oh gosh, okay, wait. Oh, okay. We'll just say that worked. It was at the very end. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm absolutely certain everything will be fine and nothing will go wrong. Yeah. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Here we go. I think this is what I'm here for.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. Uh-uh. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she?
It's a pretty
Don't
solid
worry.
umbrella.
I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death.
All the umbilical cords on his fingers. At least that's how I read it. Switch to this.
You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
I wish, Grin. I wish that was how it went. That'd be really fun.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knox City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
Oh, dang. Oh, there he is. Oh. Okay. Now we're out of here. Let's go here. You can drop that. You can drop that. And we can equip that. We sinking yet? Can we do it? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Nice.
Keep on keeping on. Good morning, Sam.
Gross sound effect too.
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as you...
Oh.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering.
Okay.
It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you are close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
Yeah, I'm good. We can move on. Yeah, I like the visual effects of all of this, the bosses and everything. And yeah, there's a little bit of Bloodborne in there. That's very nice. The eldritch horror kind of side of things.
Snack?
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right. Don't worry, she still floats. Come on, we're the only cargo left.
Yeah, she ate a bug. They eat a lot of bugs in this game. That's how you can like restore health out in the wild easily. Nah, not Chris. It was like a bug this big. And they kind of float around. They actually so you know how if you pee in the game there's a mushroom? Wait, okay, let me pause this. So you know how when you pee in the game there's a mushroom, and then if you pee enough there's like a bunch of mushrooms? If you pee enough with the significant number of mushrooms, the bugs start to gather, and then you can eat the bugs to get your blood back whenever you take damage. And that's also how you like can attack the monsters, is with your blood. So
I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go.
Higgs was carrying a baby too. That is important. But his was weird, right? It didn't have any like personality. And it was in like a red container. And this is basically the binding of Isaac, but with piss.
I have something to ask
Yeah, maybe that is true.
It has to do with that asshole. Higgs.
Oh, we get to see her backstory, I think. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, he slept through all the lore.
Do you remember?
21st of September.
It's almost time to go, Sam.
This is so weird. This is the part I have no clue what to make of.
I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Or warm. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away.
Yeah, this is Sam as a kid.
I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you
So
halfway.
somehow Amelie
And
is
then you can
stuck
do the
on
rest
the
by
beach
yourself.
where time doesn't pass. And so she's been this age for a while now.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
So there's a few weird things going on here. Like for one, Amelie hasn't changed ages. But also the actress who motion captures, or maybe not the motion capture, but the character, the skin that they're using for this character, that's probably captured by someone else, kind of like how Guillermo del Toro is like the image of someone else. This character is Laura Wagner as a younger person. Like this is DH Laura Wagner. I believe that's her name. And she was the same actress who plays Sam's mother. So there's this weird, like, something else going on here. And this is also supposed to be her daughter, to a certain extent. So that's fine, too. But, like, the president is the one who adopted Sam, but this is also her daughter. There's just there's weird stuff going on. And I don't quite understand how to take it. It's almost like this is his mother, but then also his sister, but also like there's some weird stuff.
I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here.
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Also, the question is too, who's the woman who's in the picture?
Find me.
Because it's Sam, his mom, the president, and someone else. And her face is kind of cut out. And maybe it's not important, but it's also kind of odd. At some point I actually do have to dig into all like the readings that they give and all the letters that they have in the background, all the lore, but I've always been really horrible about it.
Need to pick me up?
Oh, the bugs are back.
Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go. This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
Later, alligator. A lot of this are like grenades and stuff. I don't know how much of this we actually need. But there's a dispatch terminal over there. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. Ranked nightmares. Holy crap. Oh. Wait, is it like a boss rush? I swear this game is like way better too than I mean, not way better, but I really like all the changes they made with this director's cut version. Here to Lake Knot. There's a lot of like I don't think I would need the resins. Oh, okay. I'm carrying them on my. Let's just try it. Let's just see what we can do. Okay, I think it's just too tall for us to manage. We're gonna get rid of some stuff. I don't think we need resins. Or metal. I think that's better. I just want, like, to hold on to some stuff. I don't think I need to. Yeah, the stacking everything up. It's honestly a very fun part of this. And finally being able to hold stuff reasonably with this exoskeleton. Okay, we are... shouldn't be too far of a walk. We'll just make our walk over. And hope nothing just completely falls over. We just have to make sure we don't scrape against the ceiling. Because I think if we do, it causes problems. Okay. Luckily, we're just under, so... flying out. Okay, nice. We made it. We'll drop off all this cargo. Sick. Sick. I actually think that the first area is pretty good. I think that this second area is just like the most beautiful, like, looking. I don't know, just like, I know it's kind of desolated and sad, but the industrial, like, equipment over there, variety of like deserts and stuff that come over on the side. I think it's just so cool looking. Had some very fun variety. Okay, let's look at the lost cargo first, because I think it's probably nice to just get off our backs. Yeah.
How's it going? Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges. Thank you, Sam.
Okay, cool.
Until the next... Good work.
We'll drop off the new stuff.
Welcome. We were watching your boat the whole way. I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything you're transporting above board? Nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo looks great too. Been a while since we got some of this stuff.
Ceramics can now be used. Cool.
Sorry for the hassle. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. That right? You're clear to link us up.
Nice. Okay. Smoke emitting decoy cargo. Oh. Decoy cargo. That's interesting. Okay.
So we're finally on the network. It's a long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot Studio will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it. You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. And thank you.
Finally made it past Ground Zero, Sam. Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though. When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The three cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all three and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the
Jeez.
Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them?
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose? I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time healed some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
I'm excited to see what they do with the movie of this. Because I know that it's supposed to be like an A24 movie version. I wonder if they're gonna stack up all the crates and everything, do the whole like transportation stuff. Oh, he's on the beach again. Amelie really just won't leave him alone. Oh. Oh, yeah, still.
Here.
For me?
It's called a kipu. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you?
A kipu? Cupid? Bro
This
loves the
must be
beach.
very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam.
Yeah, I don't think these are real dreams. This is like the creepy, like, Amelie brainwashing kind of stuff.
Something to eat?
Fragile, chill out. The bugs.
Why are you here?
Ask your boss man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for Porter. You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck him back. On your own.
Bro.
I'm not on my own. The cave, Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure up BTs the way Higgs can, but I can go after him. Chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
You alright?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry.
Which is why she has to eat the
You're going to
bugs.
Mexico City, right? Place is full of terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together? I could use my power to help you. We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
He gets a friendship bracelet. Woo! Don't keep others waiting. He always keeps you waiting. Kept you waiting, huh?
Sam, access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
Okay.
Sam, to review, your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations.
That South Knot was destroyed.
Frankly, it won't be easy.
Or is it just
Fragile's tried to get
heavily
some of them on board, but
damaged?
You know how preppers are. More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us. All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
I won't lie, I forgot how much I love this game. This game actually is one of my favorites, and the just the fun part about just messing around with all this stuff. All the little like gadgets you get along the way to like do weird things. And
I am a dog. You have...
Actually, I'd say that this isn't anti-prepper at all. This is post-apocalyptic. The preppers survived. They are actually helpful to the people who are trying to run the world after. The only thing that could be considered anti-prepper is the fact that all the preppers don't want to reconnect. But it's reasonable, right? Like, the connection is what got them in danger in the first place. By staying alone is how they've actually stayed safe. And so the question is, like, at what point do you reconnect? And, you know, I won't blame them, right? There's actually terrorists who are attacking people who gather together, so, you know.
My heartfelt gratitude.
Yeah. Okay. We got some music, I think.
Thank you for your contribution.
Sweet. And we'll take on an order. Okay, so we get 3 different tasks. It's fragile. This is just a mountainous area. This is something else. Yeah. So we're gonna take all 3. We'll do that.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
I don't think it would hurt to have some decoy cargo on hand. So let's make one at least. Do we need a PCC for anything? We don't really have any. We could get a charger on the way. I'm worried we'll run out of power, but maybe it's worthwhile bringing 1 PCC. Okay. So what do we have on our back? We have... What do we have in our utility pouch? We have 2 like half-used blood bags. Those can go in the private locker. Deal with those later. Put these in the utility pouch. The skeleton is on me. Happy with it. Damage is pretty low on it. We have a half-used grenades. I think that can go in the private locker, considering you just have so much stuff. This can go on the tool rack, I guess. Ladder, we have 2 climbing things left. Smoke emitting decoy, PCC. I want the mazer gun still. I don't know if we'll need more grenades. Throw that back in the locker too. Container repair spray is almost gone. I think it's worthwhile throwing in the locker too. We'll reorganize what we got on our back. Then we might make one more thing of container repair spray and throw it on our back too. Fabricate equipment. Container repair spray. Just so we have a full one for later, even though I know we already have one. Since there's stuff in the private room, we'll just deal with that later. We'll start this.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
You're passing through mule territory. Sam.
Oh.
I see you've decided to take on several orders at once.
Yeah.
If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
I mean, that's basically what I was planning on doing. I do wish they changed the location of hip attachment points. Should be closer to where the canteens sit on a fighting load carrier. Are you talking about on Sam himself? Okay. How much do we need in the auto paver? Who knows? We might have to redo some of this. The immersion breaking. Shouldn't move around his leg. As his legs move, that would twist and rub so bad. I mean, there are a few things where this game might go also kind of far down the route of, I mean, this is a big river. I don't necessarily want to, like, cross it 5 times. So maybe we'll try to stick on this side. Go through here, we'll cross once, wherever we can. And then we'll go to the craftsman from here. And then we can go back.
Move fast and quiet.
So what are you saying?
If they catch you, to think that their parents were porters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together.
Utility bag is like too
now
high.
their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
Okay, chill out. So the PCC that we have is just the charge. Hopefully we'll stop by a charger on the way in. It's kind of annoying they still mark my stuff even though I don't really need it, but it is what it is. Oh, here. This is where everybody peed. And they have all the bugs around. I guess I'm not super worried about the stuff. Oh, nice. Metals. Ceramics. Let's see if there's any extra metals just sitting around in here. Share locker. No, nobody's claiming it. Yeah, okay. We'll just throw some metals on here. Oh, no, stop.
highway used to run through there back in the day. The first expedition team left behind a paver, but to finish the job, you'll need more than that.
Why can't I throw chiralium in there? Am I crazy? Oh, it's because I can't just mark it all at once. I have to specify exactly how much. Okay. We're getting closer. Next time I come out, I'll grab it. Is it marked how much we need? That would be helpful. It is. Okay. Yeah, next time I come through here, I'm gonna... Did I not put the metal in? Why not? Yeah, the multiplayer aspect of this is fun to mess around with. The shared structures and everything. And along with that, you have the bugs that form around the mushrooms. I know I keep looking, but what is that over there? Is that one of those watchtowers? Watchtowers. It's a good watchtower. It's a worthwhile stop. Some ominous music. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. So there's an enemy over there. If we stick to the south, I think we can avoid most of them. That's what we want to do anyway, right? We don't want to really mess around with these guys. He's also over there. They're all through here. We're just gonna fight our way through this. I feel like there is a way to do it, so you, like, if you time it right, you can survive. Oh my gosh. Well. We're gonna, this poor baby. Am I surrounded? Okay. Hey Jed, how's it going? Sorry I didn't say hi last time. I did kind of run right into their base, which was maybe not the best decision, but it's also not like I had many other choices. They have so much metal here, but there's not really a way to take it, you know? There's a guy back there, but he's kind of searching. Kind of is running up on me. Okay, got one. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna try to get all of your stuff back. We're just gonna try to get out of here. Okay. Why are they trying to kill you? They want my stuff. They're trying to take all my stuff. And, changes will be done. No, I want to keep my changes. And then I want to grab this, this, make sure everything is safe. And that really didn't change anything. Well, yeah, raiders. They're called mules. They just, their whole thing is, the way that, okay, so the way the narrative goes for that, which is kind of odd, is that, shipping was all automated, but then there were a bunch of people without jobs, and the question was like, well, what are we going to do with all these people who don't have jobs? And they're like, okay, well, we might as well just, have them be able to do... How fast is Squirter, by the way? Can I... There's a... Try to cross that. Let's get some water while we're here. And so they decided, you know what, we're gonna have like porters manually take stuff around. But then the mules started because then they couldn't deal with any of the other stuff. The automated, because the automated would just get around them. But they would attack the porters. And so it's a whole, like, economy around, you know, destroying these guys who are just trying to mind their own business and take packages around. Okay. That was, quite eventful. Kept accidentally grabbing stuff when I didn't mean to, but... Wait, what? Oh, well, yeah. Okay. Scared me for a second. I thought they were like, yeah, no, you don't have what you need.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. took really good care of this. I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes.
I'm glad it's still working and not completely broken. Speaking of, I think there is fragile stuff that I'm carrying that, hopefully is not broken completely. I'm surprised I'm still getting S ranks on these, but yeah.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing.
Dude, this prepper, he's ready. He's ready for it.
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities, track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
Power skeleton.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
So what do I got? I have a support skeleton. It keeps me balanced, I think. So it's greatly increased. What's the difference? Okay. I mean, might as well try it, and we'll put the support skeleton in the private locker here. Auto arrange. Yep.
Thank you kindly.
Good work. New order available.
Now that it's on top, can I wear it? No, I have to remove the stuff from my... Oh gosh. I think I have to move the things off my hips. I have a feeling. So let's move these to my back. And now we can carry this. And now we can organize the stuff on my back. Yep, okay. That looks good. Nice.
Alright, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
Sam?
I think we're good to go for a little bit. There's a watchtower. There's a generator on the way. I think it might make sense to go by this generator. There's a river. The generator's kind of out of the way. Maybe my path is good. I only have one ladder though. I have to find a way to cross this river, so I'll cross the river when I get to it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This river doesn't look that bad. Cross.
Over here! I'm Sam! My name's Sam too.
Oh. Interesting. I mean, it's not that far. I think we can make it. Take care of BB real fast.
That's okay. That's alright.
Yeah, somebody responded. It was one of those, like, rest points. One of the new bonfire type things that they have now. It's like, I'm Sam. I'm Sam too. Okay. Yeah, I think we might just make it to the end of this peninsula. We'll just follow it while we go. This is an engineer's thing. Yeah, we'll just chill. Hope there isn't like something horribly wrong over here. Which is not out of the question. Good part is we're still in the sun today, so I am not super worried about ceramics. It's a lot of ceramics. I'm not super worried about power, because we can always recharge in the sun, so we might as well just make our way through here. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll go this way. Nice, we had a little good deal here. Nice. You get a nice view up here, it looks like. Dang. Here, let's just... We'll drop off the stuff and then we'll take it in on the way out. And then we can use that as our lookout point. See the last leg of our journey. Let's hope that this stuff that we're delivering is in good enough condition after being knocked around by a bunch of mules earlier. Oh, he's fallen. There we go.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude. Let's see, how's the package? Wow, this is great. Excellent job, thank you.
Hey, okay. Pretty good route. The last one is a little bit out of the way, so technically the route won't be perfect, but...
So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could be just another one of their victims. Are you connecting the chiral network? I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic chiral network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their chiral printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their
We want
minds
them on the
after the
internet.
fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
We're gonna get you on the blockchain. Okay.
The company just got too big. Times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers, too.
Pretty much.
Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble.
Based.
Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around, then.
available. Please access delivery terminal or further.
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the...
I am curious to see what his orders are. Yeah, they're both back to the engineer and Lake Knot. Which isn't bad, but it's not like, it's not super helpful for what we're doing. Let's, organize our cargo real fast, though. I just think it needs a lid properly. Okay. Nice, charger.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sweet. Okay, so... well, we're gonna want to go the other way, but we're gonna go on the hill and just see, get a good look at the pretty surroundings. Dang. It's looking good out there. I mean, we might as well, right? Add to the mushroom.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying.
I think the only thing that I do have a little bit of a problem with is sometimes the foliage on the ground, especially in the earlier sections,
Weapons restrictions lifted.
is kind of very clearly painted on. But otherwise, I've been really enjoying the landscape aspect of this. Very nice. Oh, what are we seeing right here? Somebody's a rope down. I think we can probably cut through and still make it to the same spot. And we don't have to worry about trying to put a rope down. Oh, yeah. That goes like right into the water. Let's go back. I think it was right the first time. Feels really steep, doesn't it? There we go. Why? Okay, well, I think we're still good. As you wish, Grim. Tumbling all the way down. So we have some mules around here that are just being annoying. Let's plan out our line of attack. So this is where the mules are. I think the best route will be to do something like this way. Doing our best to avoid, go towards that, get on this ladder, and then get to the craftsman. The problem is... Sorry, I was stuck in urination mode. Couldn't, it was close up on his shoulder. Look, there's Aloy from the hit game Horizon Zero Dawn. Why is she there? Because this game is interesting in the fact that it, Actually, should we just do like a little history lesson real fast? I feel like that might be fun. Can I exit out? So, when Hideo Kojima was famous, he was working for Konami originally. He made the Metal Gear franchise. And, as he was doing this, he was making his games, he got into a bad relationship with Konami. There's like a whole nother deal about that. And then after a while, they went their separate ways, and Kojima started his own company, Kojima Productions. And he didn't really have a place to go for engine-wise, right? He had this idea for a game, but didn't know what to do with it. And out of the goodness of their hearts, for some reason, Guerrilla Games, the creators of Horizon Zero Dawn, basically just handed them their proprietary engine and just said, hey, you can use this. No money was exchanged. It was just like, hey, we know you're in a tough spot. Here's our engine. Feel free to do whatever you want with it. Make your own game. So this game actually runs on Horizon Zero Dawn's proprietary engine. Let me actually expand the chat. Thank you for pointing that out, Grim. Make it actually legible. And so that's why there are all these references to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's because it's out of the thankfulness of Kojima Productions for having been given an engine that is good and doesn't require a lot of extra fees and everything and stuff to manage, and has a lot of the mechanics that they needed for terrain generation and everything. So that's why she's here. It's very odd if you don't have that context, but that's why. Is this guy real or AI? Me? Alan, I think you need to be more specific.
There we go.
Very realistic chat bot in the bottom right. I've been working on it. I was developing an AI kind of toy thing, and I tried it on stream, and it just didn't feel right.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
I was going to try to go the full route of like trying to make a VTuber model that like responded with the AI, and it was just like it didn't feel comfortable like trying to talk to it and like getting it working, but hopefully this is a good delivery. I don't know. Still working on it.
Delivering cargo.
We haven't been crazy progress today though.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you?
Oh,
I get it. Bridges is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks... brand new.
oh, holy crap. I'm surprised all of these survived that like total beating I got earlier.
No, it couldn't have been easy.
11% is pretty good. Okay, nice. Yeah, this delivery route might be a little out of the way of what we were intending, but what do we get for cargo condition? I'll be able to balance more easily. Sweet. I am very convincing, by the way. To be clear, to be frank.
Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middlemount City. Only a damn fool would trust that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right? I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. Don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine.
This is about the closest to anti-prepper they have in this game.
Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours. Quality work, gotta admit. Not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking. Chiral Network is a big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is an organization I can trust... Well, how about this? Do another run for me. I'll put the details on the terminal there.
Do more work.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, we have to drop some more stuff off, but oh no. Oh no. We're gonna drop some stuff on this private locker. Yeah. We don't need the gun right now. We don't need that. Ladder. Yeah, it's okay. PCC we don't need. Climbing anchor we don't need. Container repair probably. We're gonna place this private locker. Okay. Let's do it. Go in, cover the toolbox, get out.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there. Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades you brought with you. Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put your back against the wall, right? Here's hoping it won't come to that.
Get some boots too. My boots. Yeah, let's switch out my boots. Why not? Or wait, I have a boot clip. Why not? Yeah, we're good.
Order assigned.
Hello.
Said a road got rebuilt. Did this road get rebuilt already? No, somebody put a lot of stuff on it, but it's not done yet. Okay. Sam. Back. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is I'll start walking towards this spot, and as soon as we start getting close, I'm going to probably call it. So we'll just kind of close around here. I want to close just by saying, oh.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Thank you everyone who took the time to swing by and hang out. It's fun. I think we had Grimgriz and Afriel, of course. Scringo Tumbus, thanks for swinging by. Thanks Cornered Citizen. It's fun seeing you around. I didn't thank Upcycle again last stream, so thanks Upcycle for the gifted memberships. This is very kind and generous. What else am I missing? Let's go through the chat. Oh, you know what? We'll save here. We can do that. We can stop at the moment. Who else we got? We had Chad swing by. Yeah. Yeah, so thank you all for sticking around and hanging out and talking. And it was a really good time. I hope that wasn't too sudden of an ending, but I just know how the next bit, and there's going to be a lot of enemies, and it's probably a good place to stop for now. And we made some pretty hefty progress, so it was good to see you all, and closing out. Have a good one.